The wind howls through the broken buildings of Varnak 7. Ash floats in the air like snow. The ground is black, dead cold, empty. Captain Ryan walks slowly through the ruins. His boots crunch over glass and burnt metal. His helmet scans the area. No life. Signs, no movement. Only silence and smoke. He stops, looks at a burned-out tank. It belonged to the enemy. He sighs. This was the last stronghold. Now it is just another graveyard. A voice crackles in his comes. Command says the mission is complete. No survivors. Expected return to base. He does not respond. He keeps walking. He moves past a shattered wall. Sees a child's toy half buried in the dust. A small red cube. He bends down, picks it up. It is still warm. He freezes. A sound very soft. A whisper. He spins around. Weapon ready. His eyes scan the rubble there. Behind a broken piece of wall. A shape, small, shaking. He steps closer. Raises his gun. A young alien woman lies there. Her arm is burned. Her leg is trapped under debris. She looks at him, eyes full of pain, full of fear. She tries to speak. Her voice is weak, dry. Please, help me. Ryan does not move. He stares at her. This is not possible. Her kind started this war. They destroyed Earth colonies. They killed his brother. She is the enemy. She coughs, blood on her lips. She tries to lift her hand, fails. Take me with you, or leave me to die. Please. He grips his weapon tighter. His heart pounds. Kill her. That is the order. That is the rule. But something stops him. He looks around. No one is watching. No one will know. He kneels. Pushes the debris off her leg. She gasps in pain, but does not scream. He lifts her. She is light. Her skin is cold. Her blood is purple. She blinks. Surprised. You are not going to kill me. Should, he says. But I won't. Why don't know. He carries her back through the ruins, careful, fast. He reaches his ship, a small scout-class vessel. He opens the back hatch, lays her down on the floor. She winces, looks around. This is your ship, yes, and if you tell anyone, I'll throw you out of the airlock. She gives a faint smile. Noted. He starts the engine. The ship rises from the ruins, flies into the sky as the planet gets smaller in the window. Zira speaks again. Why did you really save me? Ryan does not answer. He just watches the stars far behind them. Hidden in the smoke, a tiny drone floats in silence. Its red light blinks once, then disappears. Asterisk. Darkness fills the inside of the ship. Soft humming of the engine is the only sound. Metal walls reflect cold light. Silence hangs heavy like fog. Captain Ryan sits alone in the pilot seat, eyes forward, but his mind is somewhere else. Hands tight on the controls, jaw clenched behind him on a small metal bench. The alien woman breathes slowly. Her wounds are covered. Her eyes are closed, but she is not asleep. He knows she is awake, and she knows he is watching. She speaks without looking at him. You are angry. He does not reply. You are angry because I am alive. Still silence. She opens her eyes, looks at the ceiling. I do not blame you. He finally turns to her, his voice low. You should be dead. I had orders. You are the enemy. I don't know why I helped you. Zara looks at him, her face calm, her eyes tired but clear. Sometimes the enemy is just someone you never understood. He stands, walks over to her, points to a small medkit near her feet. Use it or don't. Your choice. She reaches for it slowly. Her hand shakes. He watches every move, like she might explode, like she might attack, like she might vanish. She pulls out a healing patch, places it on her arm. It glows blue. Pain fades slightly. She exhales. What is your name? She asks. He hesitates, then answers, Ryan. Zira. She says, now we are not strangers. Ryan walks back to the front, sits again. The ship drifts through space toward no fixed point. Nowhere feels safe. Zira looks around. Your ship is small, fast. You are a scout pilot, yes. Lone always. She nods, then whispers, I was not a soldier. I worked in data command. I saw things. I knew things. I tried to speak. They punished me. Why should I believe you? Ryan asks, you shouldn't, but you should listen. She closes her eyes. Her face turns pale. Pain returns. He notices, and for a second, he forgets she is the enemy. He gets up, walks toward her, hands her a water capsule. She drinks, thanks him without words. Suddenly, a sharp beep echoes from the control panel. Ryan rushes back, looks at the screen. A signal, short, encrypted. What is that? Zira asks. He doesn't answer. He taps a button. Screen flickers, incoming message, unregistered source. Then a voice, soft mechanically, you are carrying a target of high interest, release it or be destroyed. Ryan curses, someone is tracking us. But how? This ship was clean. No trackers, no signals. He looks at Zara. What did you bring with you? Are you being followed? She looks shocked. No, nothing. I swear. He grabs her bag, opens it, finds food, tools, clothes, and something else, small, round, hidden inside cloth. What is this? He asks. His voice sharp, cold. Zara freezes. Her eyes widen. No, you don't understand. That's not a tracker. That's a memory core. It holds information about the war, about everything. He throws it on the table. You brought this on my ship. Now they know where we are. Zara stands, stumbles, but stays on her feet. That data can stop the war. That's why they want me dead. Ryan paces, thinking. The ship alarm still blinking. He looks at the nav screen. 2 ships incoming fast. They don't care about peace. He says they care about control. Power. They want you erased. Zara nods, her voice quiet. Yes. And now they want you erased too. Ryan's hand tightens on the control. He looks at her. We need to run. Now he hits the throttle. Engines roar, stars blur. The ship jumps into light speed. But something feels wrong. Zara falls to the floor, her hand on her chest, breathing hard. Ryan runs to her. What's wrong? She looks up, eyes full of fear. They did something to me before I escaped. Something is inside me. The cabin grows colder. The lights flicker once, then again, and outside from the edge of the black, something follows them, something not human. The stars move fast outside the window, lines of white across the black sky. Ryan watches the screen, hands shaking, eyes locked on the radar. No signal, no ships behind them, but he knows they are not safe. Zara lies on the floor, her breathing shallow, her skin pale. She holds her side like something is burning inside her. He kneels beside her. What did they do to you? Tell me. Zara tries to speak, words come slow, broken. They tested something on me, a weapon, but I escaped before they finished. I do not know what it is, but it hurts, and it is not mine. Ryan pulls out a med scanner, scans her body. It beeps once. Then again, identified tech detected. Buried near her heart, not human, not stable. He looks at her. Her eyes meet. He didn't ask for this. Says I only wanted to tell the truth. Ryan stands, walks back to the front of the ship, his mind racing. The data core, the weapon inside her, the people chasing them. Too many questions, no good answers. Suddenly a sharp sound breaks the silence. Incoming transmission encrypted, unknown source. He hesitates, then answers. A voice comes through, cold, flat. Captain Ryan, you are harboring a threat to galactic peace. Turn over the alien, and you will be rewarded. Refuse, and you will be hunted. He shuts off the comms, jaw tight, heart heavy. Zara watches him. They found us again, not just them. Ryan says that was a human voice. She sits up slowly, face pale, eyes wide. They both want me dead, don't they? Ryan nods. You are the key to a lie they both need to protect. One side calls you a traitor, the other calls you a weapon. You are not safe anywhere. Zara leans back, closes her eyes. Then I guess I was never meant to survive. Silence returns to the ship. For a moment, only the engine speaks. Then the ship's lights flicker. Once, twice, a new signal. This time not a message. A lock on Samian is tracking them again. Ryan curses, looks at the radar. 2 ships, 1 alien, 1 human. Both headed straight for them. We need to get off the grid. He says, somewhere dark, somewhere. No one looks. Zara opens her eyes, her voice weak but clear. Go to Tarth Station, abandoned mining colony. No patrols, no scanners. I used to hide there during training. Ryan punches in the coordinates. The ship turns, engines roar louder. They dive into a thick asteroid field, rocks floating in every direction. One wrong move, and they are gone. Ryan flies between the spinning stones. Zara watches from the back, blood on her lips, but her eyes never blink. One rock scrapes the ship, sparks fly, alarm beeps almost. There, Ryan whispers behind them. The 2 enemy ships slow down, too dangerous to follow. Ryan pushes forward through the last field. Then darkness. Tarth Station appears in the distance, a dead place, no lights, no life. The ship lands hard, sparks under the HULL engines cooling. Silence again. They step out. The station smells of metal and dust. Zira leans on the wall. Breathing hard, she looks at Ryan. Why are you helping me? After everything, Ryan does not answer right away. Then he says, because I have nothing left to lose. She stares at him for a moment. Neither enemy nor friend. Just two survivors in a war they never chose. Then from the shadows of the station, a light flickers, and a voice speaks from the dark. You should not have come here. Captain Ryan turns. Gun raised, a figure steps forward. Not human, not alien, something else, something old. Something watching. Asterisk. The lights in Tarth Station flicker. Old wires hum behind the walls. The place feels alive, but not in a good way. Ryan walks down the long hallway. Gun in hand, footsteps echoing in the dark behind him. Zira limps slowly, one hand on her chest. The pain still inside her, silent, hidden. They reach a broken door. Ryan pushes it open. A storage room, empty, cold. He looks at her. We stay here for now. Rest. Fix the ship. Then we move. Zira nods. She sits in the corner, closes her eyes, breathes slow, but her mind is not resting inside her head. Voices whisper, old voices, orders, warnings. Lies. She opens her eyes, looks around. No cameras, no scans. She reaches into her jacket, pulls out a small black chip, smaller than her finger, almost invisible. She looks at it for a long time, then hides it again behind her. Ryan speaks. What was that? Zira freezes, then slowly turns. You were watching me, always, he says, and I want the truth. Now she stands, her voice low, sharp. You want the truth. You can't handle it. Trimesh walks to the center of the room, places the chip on the table, presses it. A small blue light glows. A hologram appears, static, then an image, a map, a list of dates, a symbol from her world, crossed with one from his. What is this? He asks. Proof, she says, of how the war started, and who really wanted it. Ryan steps closer, reads the file. His hands shake. No, this can't be real. It is. She says, your leaders knew. Our leaders knew. They started this war together to control fear, to control people. Why would they do that? He whispers, because peace is not profitable. She answers. He looks at her eyes, dark voice cold. Why didn't you show me this before? Because, she says, you wouldn't have believed me, and because this is not the only secret. Ryan stares. Say it. She looks down, then back at him. I was not just in data command. I created the virus they put inside me. I didn't know what it was for until they used it. Ryan steps back. You're a weapon. No, she says. I was a scientist. They used my work, twisted it, and now they want to erase it all. Erase me. Erase you. Ryan turns away, his hands in fists. He punches the wall. You should have told me. I trusted you. Zira walks closer, her voice quiet. And I trusted you to protect me, even when I didn't deserve it. They stand in silence between them, a file that could end a war or start another. Then a sound from the hallway, heavy boots, metal steps. Not alone. Ryan grabs his gun, looks at Zira. Stay here, do not move. He walks to the door, peeks out. 3 figures, black armor, no emblems, not alien, something else. Ryan ducks back. We're not alone, and whoever they are not here to talk. Zira pulls the chip off the table, puts it back in her jacket. Then let's give them a reason to be afraid. Smoke fills the hallway, lights blink red. The station shakes as footsteps echo in the dark. Ryan fires down the corridor, his pulse racing, his breathing fast. He doesn't know who they are, but they don't bleed like humans, and they don't scream like alien. Zira crouches behind an old control panel, holding the chip tight in her hand. The truth is in that chip, and now the whole galaxy wants it buried. She calls out to him. We can't stay here. They will tear this place apart. Ryan nods, kicks open a side door. They run through the dust, past dead cancers and broken screens, deeper into the old station. He finds a locked panel, kicks it twice. It opens a maintenance shaft, small, dark, but safe inside. Zira breathes hard, her voice a whisper. Ship holds files from both sides, secret meetings, shared commands, and one recording. A voice, not human, not alien, something else. She plays it for him in the tight, dark space. The voice echoes off the metal walls. The humans and the Varnan Council agree. The war will begin on Cycle 382. Target the outer colonies. Let fear grow. Then we control everything. Ryan stares at her, his mouth dry, his hands shaking. This is treason. This is history. This is genocide, she nods, and this is why they are hunting you. Pulls out a small transmitter from his belt. We need to send this to someone, to anyone. Zara shakes her head. No one will believe it from us. We need someone neutral. Someone powerful. Someone still alive. Ryan thinks for a second, then remembers the piece. Archive Station Echo 9. They store war records for both species. No one can erase them there. Not legally. Zara frowns. That place is off limits. Shut down after the first bombings, which makes it perfect. He says they crawl out of the shaft back into the control room. He checks the map. Echo 9 is 2 jumps away. Suddenly, Zara falls to her knees, screams once, grabs her side. The virus, it is waking up. Ryan rushes to her, lays her down. Her skin glows faint blue. Her eyes go black for a second, then back. I can feel it. She whispers, it is not just inside me. It is learning. Ryan pulls out the med scanner. No cure, no override. He looks at her. You knew this might happen, she nods. I thought I had more time. He grips her hand. You are not dying today. Not while I'm here. They make it back to the ship, blasting off as the attackers break into the station. Ryan sets course for Echo 9. Engines roar. Stars blur. Zara sleeps in the back, sweating, shaking. He looks at her, at the chip, at the stars. Then something flickers on the screen. A hidden file on the chip just appeared. He opens it and sees a video. Human general speaking in secret next to a Varnan priest. Behind them, a third figure, tall, covered in shadow. The general says, when the war ends, we begin phase 2. Real purge. Ryan closes the file, his heart cold. He looks back at Zara. They didn't just plan the war, they planned what comes after. Asterisk. The stars shine cold through the glass of the ship. Ryan sits in silence, hands on the controls, eyes fixed ahead, but his mind is behind, back on the chip, back on the video, back on the lie that built the war. Zara sleeps barely, her breath shallow, her body weak, but still fighting. The ship nears Echo 9, dark, floating in space like a forgotten tomb. As they approach, a new signal breaks through, clear human military frequency. Captain Ryan, this is General Solon. We know what you have. We know who you are. With Ryan freezes. The voice is calm, too calm. The general continues. This is your only chance. Bring her to us. Walk away free. We will erase your past, restore your rank, give you a new life. Zara stirs. Her eyes open slowly. She hears the voice. Her body tense. Her heart racing. Ryan says nothing, just stares at the control screen. Zara sits up, looks at him. You are thinking about it, aren't you? He doesn't answer. You should. She says I would understand. He turns to her, angry. Hurt. Would you do the same if they asked you to trade me? Zara nods without a word. Yes, but I wouldn't go through with. I've looks at her. Does not speak. The signal comes again. Last chance, Captain. You are surrounded. Make the smart move. Zara pulls herself to her feet, grabs her small bag, takes out the chip. Give it to them. She says maybe they will spare you. He looks at the chip, then at her. You think I care about sparing myself? No, she says. I think you care about being right, and this war stole that from you. Ryan says nothing, but inside he knows she is right. He starts landing the ship on Echo 9. The old P station creaks under the pressure. Dust falls from the ceiling. The lights flicker alive for the first time in years. He helps Zara walk through the cold halls. Their steps echo. Memories live in the walls. Old voices, old treaties, old failures. They reach the main server room. Huge, silent waiting. Ryan powers up the console, plugs in the chip, uploading across the galaxy. Truth begins to spread, data sent to every peace council, every free press, every hidden archive. The lie is dying, but so is Zara. She falls to the ground, her hands trembling, blood in her mouth. The virus, it is almost finished. Ryan kneels beside her, tears in his eyes. Didn't die now, not after all this. She smiles weakly. You were the only human I feared, because you didn't hate me. Suddenly, the doors blast open. General Solon enters, 5 soldiers with him, guns ready. He claps slowly. You really did it. You leaked the truth. Ryan stands, gun in hand. Get out, or I'll finish what your war started. Solon laughs. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to clean up. He looks at Zara, that thing inside her. It is not a virus, it's a KA weapon code built to reset the War 1 command, and every enemy colony burns. Ryan stares at him. Then at Zara. You knew? Zara cries. I swear I didn't. I thought it was a virus. They lied to me. To Solon raises his hand. We can still use her, you and me, rewrite history. Our way. Ryan lowers his weapon, walks slowly to Solon, reaches out, then fires one shot, straight through the general's heart. The soldiers panic, but Ryan moves fast, takes them out one by one. Silence. Return. Zara crawls toward the console, reaches a red switch. Erase the weapon. Forever. Ryan nods. Together, they press I to flash, then the system purges. The key is gone. But so is the last chance at power. Zara leans back, eyes closing. Now they will really want us dead. Ryan looks up at the stars, then let them try. The stars are quiet, for the first time in a long time. No warships, no warnings, no lies, just silence echo. 9 floats in the dark. 1 station, 2 survivors, and the truth now loose across the galaxy. Ryan stands at the window, face lit by starlight, his hands stained with battle, his heart heavy with something he can't name. Behind him Zara lies still, breathing, faint, eyes closed, her body broken, but not yet gone. He kneels beside her, takes her hand. It's cold, but not lifeless. The data has spread. He says softly, everyone knows now the war was built on lies. You were never the enemy, only the evidence. Zara opens her eyes. Barely, but enough. Then they will kill us both, she says. Maybe, Ryan replies, or maybe they will listen. The ship's console beeps. Incoming signals, thousands of them, from humans, from aliens, from voices once divided. They speak in many tongues, but carry the same message. We saw, we believe, we choose peace. Ryan looks down, his throat tight, his voice small. You did it, Zara. No, she says. We did it. You carried me when I could not walk. You chose to save me, when every reason said not to. He laughs once, no joy in it, only wonder. I was trained to see your kind as a threat. I was told you had no soul, no mercy, no truth, but I saw you cry. Saw you bleed, and I saw you choose to fight for something bigger than revenge. Zara's eyes grow heavy. She blinks slowly, each breath shorter than the last. Promise me, she whispers, if I don't make it, don't let them turn me into a weapon again. Don't let them make me a reason to fear. Ryan holds her hand tighter. You are not a reason to fear. You are the reason I believe again. Outside the station, 2 ships arrive, 1 human, 1 alien. No weapons raised, no shields up, just light. A new message appears on screen from the Joint Peace Delegation. We want to meet her. We want to speak. We want to change. Ryan stands, his voice strong now. Then, come, but not with power. Come with truth. Come with heart. They dock. They enter. They see Zara. They kneel beside her, and for the first time in the long history of both species, a human and an alien say the same words. We are sorry. Zara smiles faint, soft, real, then closes her eyes. A long silence follows. Ryan walks out of the room, back to the stars, back to the glass. Doesn't cry, but he does feel everything. After some time, one of the peace officers speaks. We can honor her. Name the treaty after her. Let her name be remembered across every world. Ryan nods. But I will remember something else. What they ask. He looks out into the dark. That when she begged me to take her, I almost left her to die, and that choice changed everything.